Hi, I'm Mickeleh. I'm in London now, and I don't have my blue with me. I just have this little piece of it. I don't know how to... There's not enough of it here to stand in front of, and my arms aren't long enough to hold it behind me. So I guess I'll just ditch the blue. Stickaid is back. I've been here before. 2009 was my first Stickaid appearance.
I'm going to take 24 hours to fill the 5 minutes.
It's 24 hours of miles. Yes, 24 hours of miles.
Hour 2 of the 5-minute break. If you're just joining us, I'm going to spend 24 hours filming a 5-minute break for Miles. It just seems fair that way.
My brain is on fire with so much Miles Dyer. It's 24 hours of miles. I'm here for two reasons. One, to give the live presenters a break for 5 minutes, and two, to ask you to try and be as generous as possible and donate to Stickaid's campaign for UNICEF. This is a really tough year for children in a couple of places in the world, and UNICEF is there for them. The Syrian refugee crisis, the storm in the Philippines and its aftermath. If you live in a settled and safe environment, as I do, and I presume you do, the level of destruction and disruption in children's lives going on in these areas is almost unfathomable. Think about Syria for a moment. In a war zone, so much that we take for granted is gone or in great jeopardy. Food, water, shelter, the basics. Over 1 million child refugees. These people are so vulnerable. Children killed, beaten, shot at, sexually molested. It's a horrible place and a horrible time to be a child. You sit there and you watch the pictures, or you look away from the pictures. There's all this disaster porn parading across the screen, on your computer screen, your phone, your television. And we say to ourselves, well, if only we could do something. Well, there is something you can do. And it's not very difficult. Through UNICEF.
Americans associate UNICEF with Halloween because of the tradition of going trick-or-treat for UNICEF. And that started in 1950 with 5 kids. Just 5 kids went around trick-or-treating for UNICEF. So who knows what Miles' Stickaid is going to grow into.
I started out as a fan of Miles back in 2007, and I've been watching Stickaid since the beginning. At first it was, hey, look what this British kid is doing on YouTube. Impressive, isn't it?
We have a challenge going on, and we are so close to the goal. Just a few more contributors, and yes, I will shave my hair.
But more impressive of that was he came back the year after that. More impressive than that was he came back year after year after year with Stickaid. It's an amazing project, and it's been going on for so long. I lost track. Is it 5 years now? 6 years? When was the first Stickaid?
Checking. Okay, I found this on the web.
A first aid kit is a collection of supplies and equipment. The miracle stick. Ha ha! The first aid stick from Verafina has many all-natural uses. No. When did Miles Dyer first do Stickaid?
Let me think about that.
I'm going to ask Google. When was the first Stickaid? No, not Stick It. Miles Dyer, Stickaid. No, not Stick 8. What is Stickaid? No! I hope you'll participate. UNICEF stands for Children's Emergency Fund, and there are always emergencies involving children. It's not a competition, but this year's children's emergencies are pretty compelling. Pretty horrific.
When you make your donation, you'll say no to exploitation. You'll say yes to sanitation and some healthy vaccination. Thank you, Mickeleh.
Anything you donate here on Stickaid can help the people in the Philippines in the aftermath of the Typhoon Haiyan. The devastation caused by the typhoon is hard to imagine. Just look at some of the figures. UNICEF is on the ground providing food and water and shelter and some safe spaces for children. You know, beyond physical needs. There's also the traumatic stress that you have when you're disrupted like that. And that's another area of need that is straining UNICEF's resources. What you give can make a big difference. The URL is on the screen. Please be as generous as you can. I hear people say, I wish I felt needed in this world. We all want to be needed. Well, you are. Here's a place where you're needed. And what you can do to help is really simple. Well, that's all we have time for today. So until next time, I'm Mickeleh. Give. You don't suppose they asked for this video so they can all run out and watch Doctor Who, do you? The level of destruction and disruption that's going on in children's lives in these areas is almost unfathomable. Almost unfathomable. Almost unpronounceable.